video is properly titled Alien Money, okay? So in case you don't know, Congress just had a whole hearing where they were interviewing people who testified before Congress that aliens do in fact exist. They had evidence, they had experience, they had testimonials, and that, you know, it has been being hid from the U.S., regular U.S. population, and Congress also has been, I guess, has no idea about some of the testing and some of the spaceships that they have in possession and all of that. Now, the reason why this video is titled Alien Money is because, in case you don't know, I do government contracts, okay? So there is money in everything. If you listen to the intro to my channel, it's not gonna be an intro on here because I'm live right now and I'm driving to actually do some contract work. But I say in the intro that there's money in everything, right? One of the main places that has a lot of money, and this is at every level, this is not just necessarily the government, this is not just necessarily private sector, this is not necessarily just residential sector, all sectors of IT and technology make a lot of money. It's a lot of money. Well, it's just a lot of money. I ain't gonna say make a lot of money. It's a lot of money in technology services. Okay, so with knowing that and seeing this panic that is about to take place on all of this alien stuff that's going on, I love it for money purposes. Like if you're gonna go into doing government contracts for technology-based or alien-based type of things, like whether or not it's developing better probes, whether or not it's a better way to I guess, do research on alien technology, radars, whatever it is, you know, better communications, whatever it is, it's gonna be a lot of money. And the government is about to start spending a lot of money on alien research. Yes, I'm saying it right now. I mean, they've already been spending a lot of money in that space. But now there's gonna be a lot more money dedicated towards it. If you notice, they have a space force. There is an actual space force that people are actually working for the Space Force. It's a new military branch called the Space Force. I don't know if you guys know about it, but it's real, okay? There's an actual Space Force that exists. So they're already spending money. But now people are saying that, well, at the congressional meeting, people are saying that we have to, well, that the alien technology is probably so much better than ours that they are not confident that we have anything that could take down an alien ship. Anything. This is what was testified before Congress. This is not me making this up, okay? And they've said that we've had spaceships in the possession of the United States government for a very, 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 very long time. Okay, and we've been studying technology, and some have said that we have tried to duplicate the alien technology and stuff like that. But the whole point of this video is just to identify that if you do government contracts or you're looking to make money in government contracts, there's going to be so much alien money being spent, because technology is already expected to be high. Like just hiring IT people, like most people don't want to go into IT when it comes to government contracts, because the IT people, the people who work in the IT section, like the programmers and the networking people, they make a lot of money. You know, most of them make above 100,000. Most of them, almost all of them. And so when you have to carry that on a payroll, like say you had 10 people and they're making $100,000 a year, that's $1 million, which they might be making 160, 180, something like that. So you might be around $2 million in just payroll in order to, and you have to be able to at least float maybe the first 30 to 60 days of payroll before you actually get paid. So if you have 10 people making $100,000 a year, and well, let's just say each person is making about $10,000 a month, and you got 10 people, you gotta have like $100,000 to $200,000. Sorry, I'm trying to drive. You gotta have $100,000 to $200,000 just to float payroll before you even receive your first check from the government, because you might have to work 30 to 60 to 90 days before you receive any money from the work that you completed. And so most people don't even want to go into IT just because of that. And that's not including all of the equipment and space that you need to store the equipment and all that kind of stuff. So there's a lot of money that goes into just being in IT. But if you're in the space, or if you want to get into the space, there's going to be so much money thrown at this alien research and technology and preparation for, in case aliens come through a black hole, is going to be so much money. And unfortunately, a lot of it is going to be kind of, I won't say useless, but it's going to be a lot of trial and error. There's going to be an idea that somebody comes up with that says, hey, I believe that aliens come this way, and I believe we can get, this, and it's gonna be a lot of hypothetical, but the government is gonna be spending the money to do the research and build technology that may be actually useless. But it's what's gonna happen. It's what's gonna happen. Alien money is here. Let's get this alien money, baby. I'm trying to get into the space. If anybody knows anybody, let me know. Like, let me know how I can get in with y'all. Like, I'm trying to get some of this alien money. All right? I'm trying to get in that. And hopefully and it's crazy because like a lot of the technology that we use today was designed by the government. I mean, by the military, design, I won't say by the military, but designed for the military. Like the internet. Internet was made for the military. Now they use it, but it was also released to the general public. So one day, the military is going to have some technology, and that technology is going to make it into your hands and your cell phones and your car engines and your whatever, and that's just how. And so who knows, we may be teleported to work in the future because we got we developed teleportation through alien technology. Okay, holograms and stuff like that, that might be the way we go to work. Who knows? But the money for aliens is about to go crazy. It's about to go crazy. Now, you may not see it, depending on where you are and what kind of work you do. You may not see it, but they're going to be spending billions and billions and billions of dollars in this alien research and technology. Just be able to see the curve. That's where I've always excelled. Just being able to look around the corner. Everybody else is just amazed that they have UFO sightings everywhere, and that the government is now acknowledging, they call them not UFOs, they call them UAPs. I don't even know what that means, but they call them UAPs, same thing as UFOs. But everybody's just mesmerized by the fact that aliens exist, okay? They're mesmerized by that. I'm mesmerized by the money that we finna make if we get into the right space. The amount of money and stuff that's finna hit the government contract market is gonna be crazy. Not even just government contracts, but private sector is gonna be trying to look into this too. And I just thought about that. I hadn't even thought about that. Elon Musk wants some of this alien technology. You know it. You know Amazon's Jeff Bezos doesn't want some of this alien technology to deliver your package to you. You know this. It's crazy. It's crazy. The fact that, okay, so do aliens exist? I think that was kind of the question that a lot of, like, when most people, it's hard for them to wrap their mind around the fact that aliens exist, because we've been watching on movies and it's been like, this theory, we haven't seen anything. Oh, it's all this speculation. but we don't have any proof. And now people are coming forth and testifying before Congress, which has to be the most respected truth platform, saying yes, aliens exist. These are my credentials. I'm not a comedian. I'm not a fraudster. Yeah, aliens are real. Okay, I just want everybody to know aliens are real, and then they walk, and Congress say, okay, we respect you. We're gonna back you on this. We believe you. People are still like fake. It's fake news. like they're still like, this isn't a real congressional meeting. Like this can't be, but it's real. And I mean, honestly, do you believe in aliens? I just want to know, like, do you actually believe in aliens? Of course I believe in aliens, because technically we would be aliens, right? Like to somebody else, a planet with life, with all these billions and trillions of stars in the galaxy, for a planet to have life, for us to exist, to be space spiraling around a sun that's the perfect distance in order for us to stay alive, because we got to have a certain level of warmth and water and all of that kind of stuff. It's a miracle that we exist. But why couldn't this same kind of thing or another condition exist somewhere else that allowed for life to exist? Even if it was like a one-cell organism, a bacteria. If a bacteria exists and it's not from this planet, it is considered alien. And to that planet, we are aliens. And we are where we are. I'm driving in Atlanta, Georgia, on the interstate, headed to go do a government contract, okay? To go work on this government contract. It is a miracle in itself that I'm on this ball that's floating in space, circling around a sun or a star. We call it a sun, but this is a star. Circling around a star. And above us, you would freeze to death, and there's no oxygen and all that. So you know how many things have to go right for us to be who we are and here like this? So as crazy as it is, it's still possible. It's still possible that this could be done somewhere else. So of course, but we could get this money though. Like let's get back to the money. The money is what we need to focus on, okay? Like, we're not getting ready to go to no other planets. So while we on this planet, let's try and get this alien money that the government is going to be spending and that private sector is going to be spending doing technology research. It is now time for me to switch into full-on IT technology. It's time. I mean, I'm still do any kind of contract the government will give me, or I can get a subcontract. I'll do whatever. But it's time for me to start looking at how I can break into the alien technology money. Okay, that's what we need to be focused on, people. Forget all the other stuff. Well, don't forget all the other stuff. But I'm telling you, it's gonna be so much money, because this is what happens with the government when they don't know something. Like, let's say a natural disaster. FEMA has like an unlimited budget, right? FEMA's budget is like unlimited, because in an accident, how do you put value on human life? So they throw money at it until they get it to a point and they say, hold on, wait, how much money did we spend? Well, if you look up people who have, I want to say, either scammed the government or underperformed on government contracts, you'll see a lot of the FEMA contracts, because they have trusted small businesses that could not handle the level of work that was required, giving somebody 100 million or 50 million for their first contract or first couple contracts or something like that, because they said they can deliver water in a natural disaster, or they could deliver trailers to a location, and they're just like, okay, you say you can do it, here's the money, but we need these things delivered ASAP, and maybe we overpaid crazy, but we needed to get there, because in a natural disaster, they got to do what they got to do. But once they get things figured out, they start saying, hold on, what were we doing? And so technology, especially alien technology, it's going to have people in a panic, and people are going to expect, you could be like, yo, this is going to cause. You seen the lady who, can't remember this lady's name, she created a technology that was actually didn't exist, and I can't remember the lady's name. God dog it. But you gotta look this up. This lady created technology, and they gave her all this money, and she raised all this money because she said this thing existed. Never had any proof of it of working in any trials, but